What's up, guys, and welcome to another Clash Royale strategy video. Going to be getting into our next installment of our 12-win Classic Challenge, where we played Lavaloon, our own build of Lavaloon. Going to get into our fifth match here against Max 1206. Looking at his cards, it looks like he's also playing a Lavaloon deck. Now, this deck that he's playing looks more like the traditional Lavaloon that I'm used to seeing and kind of what I used to play, I think, because I remember I did use Skarmy and I did use Tombstone also. So this seems like kind of what I used to play, maybe copied a little bit from some other players and everything. But I think that my deck is better now. I think the Executioner is that trump card that really does a big difference, makes a big difference in this deck with the current meta and stuff. So the only weakness I find is from Three Musketeers, and luckily I didn't face any Three Musketeers in this challenge. So okay, here I have a lot of different options. I could start Tombstone, I could start Mega Minion, or I could start Lava Hound. I guess I'm going to start Lava Hound and just pound away with some Lava Hound pushes. Find out right away that he's also playing Lava Hound. But good thing that I have my air counters in cycle. Wow, he gets down that balloon just the moment before I get down my Mega Minion. Otherwise, I would have placed it differently, obviously. Going to get down the Executioner, but it's not going to do nearly enough work to this balloon fast enough, and so he got down that balloon right behind the Lava Hound. That's what he's looking for, and my Lava Hound does literally almost nothing to his tower. And to make things even worse, I throw the balloon right into his Fireball, which takes care of my troops and everything, but he gets greedy with that Tombstone placement and misses my balloon, pulling my balloon there just by one tile, or I'm not sure if it was one tile away from the tower that he placed his Tombstone too far, or if it was my balloon that had reached one tile too close to his tower for that to pull it. One thing that you can always keep in mind if you're that guy, if you're the defending dude, if you're hovering the Tombstone into a certain position, you can actually see the exclamation point over the defending troop, or I mean, pardon me, over the incoming troop, so the balloon in that case, and you can tell 100% certain whether or not you're going to be able to pull it or not. So this is going to be a pretty good defense against his Lava Hound push. Was able to force his Electro Wizard down, which was probably ill-advised in my opinion, because he could have used a balloon behind that last Lava Hound, I noticed, and now and instead he decided to try to defend with that Electro Wiz, and now he tries to throw a naked balloon, and it's going to be good enough to get to the tower, enough to just the death damage will finish off the tower, but I have the optimal push going here. I've got the balloon right behind the Lava Hound, and I even got to sneak a knight right in here in front of the Executioner. So this will be 1.5 pushes in a way here, and then it's going to allow me a lot of time to get down my next push on the right. He throws an Electro Wiz on the left, which again probably ill-advised. I wasn't going to 3-crown him there. I don't think he has a very good understanding of how dangerous what troops are, because I think he prioritizes killing the Lava Hound over everything else, when really the Lava Hound is like the distractor for all the other goodies that you can possibly come with. So he's just gonna give up straight up. He sees the writing on the wall, just like that. We are able to take out his second tower of the game and close it out once again. Hercules! Alright, bro. Let's do this. Golem Night Witch deck. Now, this is another meta deck, so pay close attention to this one. I don't remember this game particularly, so I'm just going to commentate it Obviously, just play by play as it happens, and hopefully it'll all make sense after it's all said and done. But let's see here. Gonna start with Knight. Gonna start with Mega Minion. I think this is the one. Okay, I'm gonna start with like a bunch of slow plays in the back all at once. Oh, wait a minute. Never mind. I get down the Lava Hound and I try to place it in such a way that the baby dragon would be focused on the Lava Hound, and my Mega Minion would then do some extra work. But look at this. He places the Golem, and I know that those pups are gonna take like at least 12 shots or something from the crown tower from his side in order to kill it. So that's gonna be good enough to tank for two drops from the bomb there onto that tower. So we're going to be way ahead here. Look at this. This Golem's going to be no problem with the help of the pups plus the tombstone and the Mega Minions. So, man, what a great start to this game. I mean, couldn't have asked for better here. He's leaking a ton of elixir, trying to figure out what's going to happen to his baby dragon. So let's just go for the other side and see how much damage we can get done onto his right tower, just in case he's able to somehow sneak a tower away from us in some way. Then we'll have some pre-damage done to that right tower, so it'll be easier for us to close out the game once again. He's going to come with a probably not a good enough defense here because the Knight is going to get to the tower. He should have waited until the Lava Hound exploded in order to zap the Knight, plus the troops, plus the pups. This time we get the Mega Minion right in front of the balloon, which helps save it from the damage from his air counter. And we're going to get the balloon to the tower once again, and that's going to be pretty much it for this game. He's only got 30 seconds to take 2 or more towers from us, so he's really going to kind of like 3-crown us at this point, from this point, and that's just not going to happen because we're not even going to let his first incarnation of the first body get to our tower whatsoever. Only the Golemites will try to do some work, and with just 10 seconds left, all we have to do now is just defend it out. So that's what we'll do, and we will take this one away once again. So not bad. That was actually a really, really good game. That's the way to handle that Golem is making sure it doesn't get to your tower, I guess. And I don't know how or why I was able to do that without his support troops coming in behind it, but maybe he just wasn't a very good Golem player, but that's just too bad. Oh well. Now we're getting to the real meta decks. Now this one y'all should recognize. This one is definitely like the most popular deck that I've seen lately. The Big P.E.K.K.A. Night Witch Battle Ram Bandit deck. I don't know what you call that, but look at this. 1, 2, 3 times we're gonna see it in the final like 5 matches there. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're gonna do 2 more games. We're gonna get into this loss and then 1 more game after that, and then we're gonna wrap up this episode and we'll finish up the run on the 3rd part. So let's go ahead and Hercules. All right, we're gonna share the what do you call it? The loss. We are not ashamed of losing, especially against a deck this good. And this guy plays absolutely amazing. I remember, and I felt like I had no chance whatsoever. And this guy has a lot of practice, and he's very, very polished. And man, I gotta tell you, he's like he's been hitting the ladder lately. He's been hitting his challenges because he just knows all the right moves at all the right times and all the right placements and kind of what I should or shouldn't be able to handle and stuff like that. And man, it's tough. I got to tell you, it's not easy. Look at this guy with that beautiful poison's going to allow for his P.E.K.K.A to maybe sneak to our tower. I could have arrows there, but I just got a little bit greedy on my elixir. One swipe to our tower for 3 elixir is a good trade. I guess if I could take it all back, I would do. I mean, if I had the choice to maybe do it over again or let something else happen. No, I don't think I would. I think I would let the same thing happen there because in order to win, I have to get down a good push. And if we just let his battle ram hit our tower, we're going to lose that tower. So we're going to sacrifice our big push on the right in order to kind of defend the left. And Bandit, Night Witch, and Zap are going to take care of Knight, no problem. And the baby dragon's going to come in after and with her breath and take out our first tower. So we're in pretty bad shape here. We know it. But we've got all the right cards in cycle for a really good offensive push, and we're just about to hit that 1 minute mark. So maybe, just maybe, we can put something together here, knowing that he only has like Night Witch, Baby Dragon for air counters. So we got the Executioner down. That's the key, right? Because now we can get rid of the bats. Now can we defend the left well enough? Because we know we kind of have the right tower now. Okay, so I think that's what we needed. We needed that extra elixir in order to make this thing happen for us how it needed to. And we'll get the Executioner down on the right, so it'll finish off this baby dragon and the Night Witch after it's done with that P.E.K.K.A. So trying to get the maximum amount of value off this Executioner if possible here. And oh man, this is bad. We're gonna lose this tower again because I did not plan for that push. I got down the Lavaloon being greedy once again because I should have just played defense and played it slow, waited for my opportunity to play Lavaloon. So he absolutely deserved that win, and I absolutely deserved to lose. So good game, well played, Ace D Dragon, representing Indo Komodo Jr. Oh, Indo Komodo Jr. Does that mean that you guys have a multiple clan family such as Pandamonium is? For us, just in case you guys aren't from the clan family, I just want to point out that we do have a 7 clan family. Pandamonium CR. Search us up, check us out. There's a different section, different faction for every skill level. So if you're looking for a friendly group of folks, definitely give us a try. And you won't be disappointed, I promise. Let's get into the last game of this episode, though, against my good friend Beats from TNT Esports, and he's playing that classic 2.6 Hog Rider build. And let's see if we can best that. And I think I remember this, and this is why I don't play Hog Rider anymore right now, is because this deck just absolutely destroys Hog Rider deck. I mean, the only air counter that it has, a reasonable air counter that it has, is Musketeer, Cannon to pull, and Ice Spirit to freeze, and that is literally it. And so we're going to be getting to the tower all day with our air. We made it to the tower there already with just a regular just Knight plus balloon push, and we're ahead even though his Hog Rider was able to swipe our tower 2 or 3 times on his push. So we know we're going to have a pretty easy time. I've played this deck many times. I've played against it and I've played with it. This is the very first deck that I feel like I ever mastered. So if there's any deck that I have the most games under my belt with, it's definitely this one. You know, takes one to know one, if you will. You know what I mean? Like, if you're ever having trouble beating a certain deck archetype, I would suggest to recommend playing that deck. As that deck, because it'll teach you all the different weaknesses that it has and stuff. Musketeer is gonna have a hard time shooting down this Lava Hound. It's going to take like 4 or 5 shots to shoot it down, which will allow our balloon to kill his cannon and get to the tower before he can cycle back to a second musketeer. These pups will even kill his musketeer in the process. So pretty bad shape, if you ask me. We're going to get down that executioner, knight, and log. The reason why I started the executioner on the left was because I know that his only kind of way he's going to come at me is he has to finish off that left tower. He's going to be using that hog rider. So if I'm going to play a troop, I might as well throw it into the left lane so that it can do work for me on defense, however much so. Okay, and then a card like Lavaloon, for instance, that has no defensive capability. Only if they played a big tank in the back on the left would I play the Lavaloon on the left in the same lane, because what I would try to do then is separate their support troops from their main from their golem, from their main, whatever, the main push, and take care of them defensively one by one. That's kind of the way to do it. So he's able to get to our tower. Good for him. All right, you know what? That's, what are we going to do? Piggy push onto the tower there with that ice spirit. But here we come, man. Here we come with the giant Lavaloon plus balloon push. We accidentally miss that balloon. I cannot believe we allow that to happen, but just enough time to get that balloon to the tower, and those pups plus the log will finish it off for yet another win. Good game, well played, Mr. Beats from TNT Esports. That's gonna do it for this episode, or this installment, I should say. And stay tuned for the final episode where we'll get into the last 3 matches. I think I when I started this series, I thought to myself, I'm going to do it in 3 episodes. I'm going to break them into 4 episodes each, because we have 12 games, but there's only 9 games, so it works out okay because we have a loss. So the final episode will only be 3 replays, but they're very, very interesting replays, I promise. So don't forget to hit like and subscribe, and comment down below if you want to holla at your boy in the meantime. But stay tuned for that last episode here near in the future, and take care, everybody.